everyone, welcome back to Trading Edge. So in today's video we will discuss about the market traps and how to use it to our advantage for potential low risk high reward trading setups. Okay, so let's start. So here is the first example. We will look at 4 to 5 examples. So here is the chart of ICICI Bank on 5 minutes time frame. So as you can see, from here ICICI Bank went down sharply. So we can say that supply is very strong than the demand side. That's why ICICI Bank is falling down. Here what happened? Here market took a support. Once, twice, thrice. 3 times buyers tried to defend this level and stop this downtrend and continue the upward momentum. Okay, then next day what happened? Market opened gap down, but even after opening gap down, prices shoot up aggressively towards the upside, breaking important resistance zones. So what is this indicating? See, overall we are in a downtrend. Okay, now if sellers were very strong, then after this gap down they should have continued the downward momentum by taking resistance here. But instead what happened? With increase in volume, buyers stepped in the market and pushed the prices aggressively towards the upside. Okay, now we will not buy here. Why? Because this is a very extensive move, one-sided rally towards the upside, breaking resistance. So we will wait. Now again from here sellers again tried, but they failed to break this level. Then again buyers tried, again sellers tried to push the prices towards the downside, but again what happened? Prices are not being able to break this important swing low, and there is a price and volume divergence also that is happening here. Look at the volume at N, huge volume, and look at the spread, narrow spread, huge volume. So what is this indicating? This is indicating that there are hidden buyers present at N. Okay, otherwise if this was all selling pressure, then sellers should have broken this level and continued the downward momentum, but this isn't the case. Again sellers tried, but low volume. Okay, now what happened? This resistance is getting tested multiple times, once, twice, thrice, 4, and now fifth attempt. And remember, there is a fake breakdown also. We are witnessing a fake breakdown and huge volume surge, strong buying pressure, weak selling pressure, and multiple time resistance is getting tested. And here also they tried twice to push the prices towards the downside, but what happened? Eventually with increase in volume, prices broke this level and continued the upward momentum. So there is our first entry, SL here. Okay, and our first target, our first probable target should have been around this level. Okay, now see, again market opened gap down, but again sellers couldn't break this level and continue the downward momentum. Again buyers pushed the prices towards the upside with increase in volume. Okay, with increase in volume, sellers tried their level best here. With good volumes, they tried their best to break this level and continue the downward momentum, but again buyers proved to be very strong. That's why they again push the prices towards the upside. Now prices are sustaining at the resistance zone. Earlier what was happening? From here sharp sell off. Now prices are sustaining at the resistance zone. So this is an indication that buyers are now equally strong. That's why sellers are not being able to push the prices aggressively towards the downside. Okay, if sellers were very much strong, then after reaching here they should have brought down the prices aggressively towards the downside, but that's not the case. Here prices are sustaining, buyers are giving a tough fight. Okay, Now see here, increase in volume, prices broke this level. Okay, indicating sellers that now prices will go towards the downside. But what happened? Eventually the sellers got trapped and prices again broke above this resistance with increase in volume towards the upside. And look at the buying momentum, strong buying momentum. So now our second entry could have been around here. Why we will enter here? Because there is a one-sided trap that is happening here. Sellers are trapped here. Why? Rejection, lower high formation, broke support level, sellers sold here, stop loss here. But what happened? This huge volume surge is completely absorbed by this strong buying. Okay, and remember, the resistance zone is already tested now multiple times, so it is already weak, and overall we are in a uptrend now. Okay, prices are in a uptrend. So, and also there is a bear trap formation here. So buy here, stop loss here, and see the huge upside momentum after that. Okay, so this is the first example. So we will now look at another example. Here see, this is the chart of Reliance Industries on 5 minutes time frame. So as you can see, Reliance Industries was in a very strong uptrend. Okay, now prices were continuously forming higher high, higher low formation. Okay, remember, so we can say that demand is very strong than the supply side. That's why prices are aggressively going towards the upside. Now here what happened? From here prices have stopped forming higher high, higher low formation. So what is this indicating? This is indicating that after this substantial rally, prices are now exhausted and buyers are not interested enough here to buy and push the prices towards the upside. Here they were very much interested in buying aggressively. That's why prices have gone up towards the upside. But what happened now? At these prices, buyers are not that interested to buy aggressively. That's why prices have stopped forming substantial new swing highs, and it is forming a horizontal resistance zone. Okay, and also see there is a price and volume divergence. Look at candle P and look at the volume, huge volume, but candle closed at the middle of the range, so hidden sellers have entered here. Okay, again see, look at Z, huge volume in selling candle. So it is clearly indicating that sellers are dominating at this price areas. That's why prices are not being able to continue the upward momentum aggressively. Okay, now see this strong downward momentum, increase in volume. So what is this indicating? The overall picture, it is depicting that supply is dominant over the demand side at this price areas. And also see the buying, weak volume. The volumes are very less on the buying side. So overall the picture is saying that supply is very strong at this price zones. Okay, now see, huge volume, and look at the candle. There is also a price and volume divergence that is happening here. Hidden sellers have entered here also. Okay, So at this breakdown, we will enter stop loss here and see the huge downside momentum after that. And also remember, the trend line is already tested once, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So this trend line support is already now weak. So there are multiple confirmations for this trade setup. Okay. Now we will look at another example. So this is another example of State Bank of India on 15 minutes time frame. So here, as you can see, State Bank of India is in a range. Okay. In this range, sellers tried from here, here, here and here. Okay. 4 times sellers tried to push the prices towards the downside. Okay. But what happened from here? Sellers push the prices up till here. From here, sellers push the prices up till here. From here, sellers push the prices up till here. So what is this indicating? Sellers are trying multiple times, but still they are not being able to break the support level and continue the downward momentum. So what is this indication? It is indicating that although sellers are very strong, but buyers are also giving a very tough fight to the sellers. That's why the resistance zone is getting tested multiple times, and prices are now forming higher low formation. And also one very important point here, see, at this selling there is a surge in volume. Okay. So if this was all selling pressure, then this support zone, which is already tested once, twice, thrice, 4, 5, 6, it is already weak. So with increase in volume, sellers have closed the prices around this level. So if now sellers were very, very strong, then after this gap down, what should have been the case? Prices should have gone down aggressively, but instead what happened? There is a surge in buying pressure, huge volume, and look at the size of the candles. Okay, so this is again another bear trap setup. So our entry could have been around here, this level. Why will enter here? Because there is a absorption of all the selling pressure by this buying. Okay, and there is a resistance also nearby, but we will still buy here. Why? Because this resistance is already tested multiple times. Okay, and then see, after this strong buying with increase in volume, see the selling pressure, very, very weak. Earlier, when prices reached here, there was a strong sell-off, but now prices are holding at the resistance zone. This is indicating that there is absorption of supply that is going on at the resistance zone, and the volumes are also declining. So we can again buy at this breakout, stop loss here, and see the huge upside momentum after that. Okay, now let's look at another example. See here, this is the chart of Hdfc Limited on 15 minutes time frame. Strong downtrend. Okay, strong downtrend. There is no question about that. Supply is overcoming demand very, very aggressively. Okay, now see, at these levels, buyers tried from here, but they again failed. Again they tried from here, they again failed. Again buyers tried, but they again failed. But now what happened? Huge volume breakdown after testing support zone multiple times, but prices reversed. Why? Because see, the sell-off started from here. Okay, prices have gone down aggressively towards the downside. So this is a strong and extensive downtrend that is already happened. Okay, there is a strong downtrend behind us. Okay, and then we saw buyers try to defend this support zone once, twice, thrice, 4 times. Okay, but prices continuously making lower high formation. Okay, there is no doubt about that supply is very, very strong, but there is a huge surge in volume after an extensive downward move. So this volume could be an exhaustion volume, and also prices are a little bit overextended. That's why, because of this huge volume after an established downtrend, even after breaking down the support zone, testing multiple times, prices couldn't continue the downward momentum. Okay, so our entry should have been around here after the trend line breakout. Stop loss here, and see the huge upside momentum after that. And here is a resistance zone, so we could exit our trade around here. Okay, so I hope you got this very, very important point. This huge surge in volume is not a selling pressure volume. This is a exhaustion volume towards the downside. Okay, so this is indicating strength in the market. Okay, so this is another example. This is an example of bear trap setup. Now let's look at the last and the final example. See, this is the chart of TCS on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, now see, from here prices have gone down aggressively towards the downside, but at these zones, what happened? Prices have stopped moving towards the downside. Why? Because buyers have defended this level very, very aggressively. That's why from here first time we saw a sharp upside movement. Okay, now what is happening? Prices are continuously making lower high formation. Okay, although buyers have defended this level and tried to push the prices towards the upside, but every time the support is getting tested, buyers are becoming weaker. From here this much rally, from here this much, from here this much, from here this much, from here this much. So this is indicating that buyers are getting exhausted in this support area. Okay, otherwise if buyers were very much strong, then after this buying move, they should have continued the upward momentum. Okay, but they couldn't. Now the interesting part, after this gap down, why the hell prices are not going towards the downside? Why? Support is tested once, twice, thrice, 4, 5. 5 times the support is already tested, and also prices are forming lower high formation. Overall we are in a downtrend. So expectation should have been that after this gap down, prices should have continued the downward momentum, isn't it? But what happened? After this gap down, look at the volume, very, very low volume, and instead of forming lower high and lower low formation, prices are forming higher high and higher low formation, and eventually broke this important trend line resistance, which is also already tested multiple times. This is the most important part. This trend line is already tested multiple times, so it is already weak, and now we have a bear trap setup that is happening at these levels. So we could buy here, stop loss here, and see the huge upside momentum after that. I hope you understood the logics which I shared today. These are very, very important. Day in and day out, these things are happening in the market. Okay, so I hope you got something very, very important learning from this video. If you find it useful, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also do comment down below if you have any queries related to this video or regarding any topic. Okay, I will definitely try to solve your queries. So see you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from my side. Take care everyone. Jai Hind.